Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they begin in a glorious spot, to say the least. First and goal at the 2-yard line. More now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
So out come the Rams. And we'll see if the rookie's confidence is shaken a bit after that opening drive interception. They'll start with a first down here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Moore. Finds his running back, James Conner. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 'They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Trey McBride, the target on that throw. But it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Moore. And this will be swung out here for Conner. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Five yards from the end zone, first and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Moore. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Here, he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young.
Threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
And he's going to use his legs here. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
More now. Off the play fake. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So out now come the Cardinals. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard
Now
line.
a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this to Connor underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down. The Cardinals hit 5 and 7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
3rd down and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
That's good for our Cardinals 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Connor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
14 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey Benson, 38 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw here on first down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show.
The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up second and 3.
An option handoff given the counter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Operating from the gun. Moore. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Off play action. Moore. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
They run behind center with Connor. And the big bulls up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. And he maybe makes Takes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Come on, guys. Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? It's not over. Why are you guys giving up? Can't we score?
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Connor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Let's go.
To throw is Moore. Off play action. That ball caught by Harrison. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Well, we saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw again. A slant to Jones. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Trey McBride from 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Cardinals offense ready to set up shop.
Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Moore throwing to start the drive.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Moore
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll try and do this himself. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They go play action here on first down. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Yards on the play. And the Cardinals, first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Moore. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to?
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Over the middle, there was tight end Ryman. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Moore. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cards are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go.
Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, they're going to go with the option. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Cards, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year.